Have you ever met a person who hasn't played a single Pokemon game and for some reason is wanting to get into the series for the first time? Have you also never played a Pokemon game but want to make yourself look good so they will subscribe to your OnlyFans? Well, if you're like most people, you need my help. I'm here to give both simps and thoughts the tips they need to review Pokemon Red and Blue on the Nintendo Game Boy. Step 1. Emotional backstory. Your age is the main factor in how you should begin with your emotional backstory. If you are in your mid-20s to early 30s, say how Pokemon was one of the first games you got as a young child to set up the crux for your review. If you're around 35 or older, say how you got caught up in the Pokemon craze and fell in love with the series from there. If you are younger than 20, say how you didn't play the originals immediately, but you played them later and realized that they were easily the best. The main goal is to get people to empathize with you so they fall into your trap of a review. Step 2. Aesthetics. It's important to always trash talk any Pokemon designs that come after Red and Blue, especially the ones from Gen 5 and up, as to show that you are a true fan. Talk about how godlike the designs and sprites of the first gen Pokemon are, because everyone knows that a keychain can't be a Pokemon. Talk about the iconic music, including the opening, the battle themes, and the Cerulean City Pokemon Center's music, because all the other Pokemon Center's themes are trash. Also talk about how realistic the move animations are, and how they make you feel like you're actually confused. Step 3. Plot. If you're a real Pokemon fan, you can admit that the first generation of Pokemon games had a very thin plot, but that is more than fine because what's here is memorable enough to be explained easily. Talk about how this game made you want to run away from home when you were 11, go out and pick up every animal you saw, and use them to fight your local government and mafia for honor and money. And since all the games after this put too many of their chips on their stories, say they lost sight of what makes Pokemon fun, and they suck. Step 4. World. This generation's world isn't nearly as diverse an environment as later games, but that's okay because Red and Blue make up for that by being the only games worth playing. There are some notable locales to explore, such as the mysterious Pokemon Mansion, the ominous Lavender Town, and the bullshit Mount Moon and Rock Tunnel. Not every Pokemon game needs a desert area, or have 71% of its map covered with water to be good, so the games that have those qualities are bad. Step 5. Bonus. There are plenty of things to sprinkle in since this game is beloved and has many discussed properties, despite it being pretty small and simple in scope. Use the following as you wish. Minor glitches. Lavender Town Syndrome. Lamau Bulbasaur. Mew under the truck. Freaking trash cans. Nurse Joy hopes you lose. Lord Helix. That's the basics for reviewing Pokemon Red and Blue. Just be a sanctimonious douchebag about liking Red and Blue more than other Pokemons, and before you know it, men and women alike will be pounding on your door to sing your praises. It's also okay to talk about the Gen 3 and Gen 7 versions, but only if you love being a loser and not having any decent friends. Sentence into the review. The Red and Blue are terrible. They're actually bad games. Put it in the review. Put it in at the end. But yeah, take this voice clip exactly. Oh, put this voice clip in the review. This game is terrible.